Not Phil Ivey. Next case. We head back to table 4.
Please turn over kings one time.
I would never, ever pull a Jawanda and show kings if my opponent turned over 8-2. Not a chance in a million
years. Yesterday, Dwan said he never looked, and then you told him to start looking, and the next hand he had kings. I folded the button.
I'm going to look personally.
He was pretty tilted.
Like if you fold there, I'm always looking at what I have. But if I have aces, I'm never showing you that. You just
why pump up your opponent, right?
It's like I might show 8-deuce, but I even wouldn't show 8-deuce because I don't want him to then be more aggressive.
Right, yeah.
Oh, he's going to have junk. You know, just keep that little bit secret in your head. You gotta love the internet kids. They really don't. They're not even curious. You know, it's like. They're the best.
A glimpse into the mind of Phil Laak. He's got 10-4 suited and calls.
That's a scary thought.
Seeing the mind of Phil Laak?
I'm going to shut my eyes next time. Warn me.
9-7 for Gordon. He checks. Flush draw for Gordon. Laak pairs his 4. Gordon bets 1,400.
In a limp pot, he's not giving Laak credit for an ace.
Laak calls.
Leading out with the draw, trying to take it right there.
Turns the 10 of diamonds. Gordon adds an open-ended straight draw. Laak makes 2 pair.
Check.
Gordon checks.
I'm all in.
And Laak puts Gordon all in.
Against Dwan, I might call.
That's a huge overbet by Phil Laak. That's what happens when you check the turn if you're Phil Gordon.
That was a good play. If you bet anything, I'm moving. I'm check raising all in.
The numbers don't add up. Gordon's got 13-ounce once. Needs 2.5 to 1 on his money, and he's getting 6 to 5.
Can we see the river?
He does the math and folds.
Okay. Phil Gordon folds.
I put you on a 2-5 of hearts or something of like strength. I guess if I know what you have, what do I do better?
Small. If I checked in, you got like 4,000.
But I didn't want to. I just didn't want to be sick with the. From a math point of view, I might have made a blunder if I was actually 70% thinking, well, if I bet small, he might go all in because he definitely has some kind of weird drawy. It felt drawy. Do I want to do it that way? So now you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. You're 30%. I can win what's out there 100%. It's mine, or be 70% in the match.
We'll take a look at the card.
At table 7, qualifier Stephen Quinn on the left, all in and covered against 06 main event champ Jamie Gold.
Stephen in bad shape heading to the flop.
Here's the flop.
He was the only qualifier to advance out of the first round.
Quinn pairs his 10.
You got the diamonds. You got diamonds.
He still needs help. Looking for an ace or a 10.
Quinn adds the nut flush draw.
He just picked up an extra 8 outs. If he connects, he'll all but eliminate Jamie Gold.
Here's the river.
The 8 on the river, no help to Quinn. He's done, and Jamie Gold will advance to the round of 16.
The last of the qualifiers saying goodbye. Wasn't a comfortable process for Jamie, though. With almost all the chips in there, it got scarier and scarier for 2 kings. But when the board was complete, his hand held, and he is cashed for the first time.
Welcome back to the 6th Annual National Heads Up Poker Championship presented by GoDaddy.com. Well, it didn't take long for Chris Moneymaker to barrel through his opponent, Leo Walford, and make his first cash in this event in 6 tries. Another main event winner cashing in heads up for the first time was Jamie Gold, who knocked off online qualifier Stephen Quinn. Let's take you back to the feature table action as Phil Ivey has Scotty Nguyen in deep trouble.
That's right. Ivey's chip leads 69,900 to 10,100 for Win.
Roughly 7 to 1. Scotty was down to even less at one point. He's not out of the woods by any stretch, though.
Scotty with 8-5 suited. Limps in. Ivey with 9-5 suited.
Easy, baby. Easy. Not that much.
Raises to 2,500.
Little sales pitch to go with it, too.
Scotty calls.
Scotty's limp call represents 25% of his stack.
All spades on the flop. Neither player connects.
Ivey doesn't fire the continuation bet here.
After both players check, they each pair their 5 on the turn. Phil bets 3,500. Scotty folds.
Scotty might have been able to win that pot with a bet on the flop, but boy, was he disconnected from that board.
Ivey and Nguyen, 2 players with well-known accomplishments and a considerable amount of shared history.
You know, baby, we play with each other all the time. He knocked me out, I knock him out. I get lucky on him, he get lucky on me. He know what I know, and I know what he know. But you know, baby, heads up, you need a little luck involved. If you don't have that, baby, you're in trouble.
Not too many 8-figure earners in poker, but you're looking at 2 of them right there. 12 bracelets between them, and almost $24 million in career tournament earnings.
It's amazing Phil Ivey first on the all-time money list despite never raking in the huge payday of a main event title.
He did make the final table, however, last year, finishing 7th. Scotty Nguyen has won the main event, that in 1998.
Ivey with King 10. He put Scotty all in.
That's whatever you have in front of you.
It's my favorite hands too.
Not his favorite at the moment. Scotty folds.
Scotty's just hanging around. Phil wants to put him away already.
Jack, club, 9 diamond for World Series, baby.
Oh, that's the hand you won. You won it with, yeah. First time I ever watched poker on TV is when I saw you.
Yeah.
Very first time. I was like, what year was that? 93?
98.
I was 23.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And when I met you, you're very young, baby.
Scotty with 8-6 suited. He calls.
Yeah, we met at the
At
New Orleans.
Yep.
At the Tournament Champions.
Yep.
Couple of 5s on the flop.
Me too.
Neither player connecting or betting.
Mm-hmm.
Neither player connects on the turn.
Check.
Hi, baby.
King high.
Neither player connects on the river.
Ivey's king high takes the pot.
Scotty down to just 6,000 now.
Elsewhere, we've got an all-in and call between Joe Hachem and Gabe Kaplan.
I don't have to win it, but I'm feeling good. That's the main thing. I feel good.
And we'll take a look at the cards.
Why
now.
wouldn't you feel good? You flop the nut flush up against
Gabe
Joe
has the nut
Hashem's
flush.
2 pair.
2 pair for Joe Hachem.
There's plenty of 7s and 10s left on the board.
No, there's no 4.
Plenty. Plenty, yeah?
Joe Hachem has the chip lead. Gabe has the lead in this hand.
All Gabe's got to do is fade a 10 or a 7 to double into the chip lead.
Gabe diamonds.
So close.
8 on the river. Gabe Kaplan now with 60,000 in chips, while Hashem's left with 20K.
Kaplan's flush holds up, and he has just turned the tide in this round of 32 matchup.
Back at the National Heads Up Poker Championship, where Phil Ivey has held over Scotty Nguyen all day. Nguyen down to 2,400 chips.
Ivey can go ahead and call in his dinner reservations. This one's all but over.
Scotty looks at a bullet and decides that's good enough to go all in.
Ivey looks at nothing and decides that's good enough to call.
Scotty finally sees he's got a king to go along with that ace.
Only an ace would have been better. He's in good shape, though, against Ivey's 9-5.
Here's the flop.
Ivey doesn't look nervous, though.
Does he ever?
No.
Scotty pairs his ace on the flop.
Go ahead and count out 24, Phil.
Ivey picks up a wheel draw.
It's nothing come easy, baby.
That's my line.
Here's the river.
I might have spoken too soon. Can Ivey hit a deuce?
Ooh, trip aces on the river. Scotty doubles up.
No spotter.
Yeah.
That's a huge dent in Phil Ivey's stack.
If you squeeze that in that car, baby, you say no spotter. You would have get there, baby.
Huh? I would have got there if I'd have squeezed it?
Yeah.
Scotty surprisingly chipper for a guy with no chips.
Ivey with queen 4 puts Scotty all in.
Scotty with 1 queen is a favorite to have Ivey dominated or just smashed. Pocket queens.
Of course, Scotty happily calls.
The 4s, that came earlier.
2 queens for Scotty Wynn, queen 4 off the 5th.
Ivey doesn't appear pleased. Might be late for that dinner.
Not at all. He's wondering, what do I have to do to put Scotty away?
You got to flop better than that with queen 4.
That's not good.
He needed 4s. He gets trays. Scotty now with 2 pair. 8 of spades. Ivey's drawing dead. Scotty says, pass me those chips.
Scotty up to 10,000. And Ivey's gum's getting a workout.
And we'll take a look at the cards.
Another all-in situation. Eric Lindgren on the left, the underdog versus Peter Eastgate.
6 off. Eric Lindgren.
Another 7-1 chip lead. This one belongs to Peter Eastgate. He's got Lindgren all but done for.
Ace right in the window. Ace 9-3.
Both pair their ace on the flop.
Eric 6 fishing.
Eastgate adds a flush draw.